Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for our daily tarot predictions for, let's see, Friday, October the 12th. We are going to go ahead and start with Aries, just like we normally do. Let's see what kind of card actually comes up for you. All right, Aries. Okay, what you guys have showing up is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords just tells me that there is some kind of conflict that you're going to be dealing with on Friday, Aries. So you want to choose wisely on your conflicts. Make sure that that it's really worth something getting into a conflict about, so that you don't end up um, in a situation that is not good for you because you got into a fight that possibly could have been avoided. So right now, the way the situation comes up, it is a conflict. I don't know that all of you would be necessarily able to completely avoid the conflict, but for those of you who can, I probably would try. For those of you that it's just absolutely necessary that there's a confrontation, then, you know, you have to do what you have to do. But conflict is the energy that's showing up for you guys on Friday. All right, so let's look next for Taurus for Friday, October the 12th. Hello there, Rena, Sada. Glad to see you, my dear. Not quite bedtime where you are right now. Hey there, Ms. Emily. Glad to see you today. Okay, so for Taurus, what you guys have showing up is the Page of Pentacles. Usually I read this as good news about money, but for some reason I feel like this is somebody that you're interacting with Friday, Taurus. And I mean, the Page of Pentacles, you could look at it as yourself, especially if you're a younger female. But I really don't think that that's about that. I think you're interacting with somebody who is younger, who is probably female, and somebody who is very aware and very grounded in the tangible world and very aware of the tangible world and what's in it. More aware than what her age would suggest is what I'm hearing. Okay. So next we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini for Friday, October the 12th. Been sleeping a lot? Well, we've had good sleeping weather here. I don't know about you guys, but we certainly have where I am. It's been rainy, tiny little bit of snow. All right, so Geminis, the card that you have coming up is the Star card. And the Star card is telling me that there is something that you are hopeful about and that you are continuing to keep putting that hope out with the first foot, like you are paying attention to the hope for whatever this is that you're working on manifesting or that you're hoping to have in your life. Okay. I like that card. It's also a card that talks about following your intuition or the highest self. And so you would be following your intuition or your highest self to be keeping this hope alive, basically. Okay. All right. Up next, we have Cancer. Cancer for Friday, October the 12th. Let's see what comes up for you guys. You're quite welcome, Miss Emily. Okay, so Cancers, what we have showing up for y'all is the Hooded Man. This just means that you are going to be spending some alone time on Friday, taking some time to really sort through what's important to you, what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you trigger, all of that kind of good stuff, getting a better understanding of yourself during some alone time, Cancer. All right, let's look next at Leo. Your week went fast. It's still just Thursday today. We're just looking at tomorrow. La da da da. The week has gone fast, though. Excuse me. Leos for Friday, October the 12th. La da da, la da da da, la da da. Okay, Leos. Looks like you guys are receiving some kind of gift or some kind of second chance, either one, on Friday. This could be a very tangible gift, or if you're in a relationship where you're hoping to have a second chance, or I don't know, maybe you think the other person needs a second chance, but they're willing to give you a second chance. I've seen that happen before too. So you're receiving some kind of gift or some kind of second chance on Friday, Leos. Next, let's move on to Virgos. Virgos for Friday, October the 12th. You guys are feeling a little stressed out about something, and you've got a lot on your mind, because I'm having a hard time coming to the end of the shuffle here. Okay, so Virgos, maybe this is why. You've got a Knight of Pentacles showing up in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse just means for a lot of you that you're in a relationship situation where the other person does not want to put more effort into the relationship than what they already are. And, compared to you, maybe they're not putting that much. Maybe they're not putting any at all. So that's one of the things that we have coming up. The other thing that this card can talk about, and I do feel like some of you will be getting this in relationship area, and some of you will be getting this in financial area, probably more in the financial area than the relationship area. But this financial area just talks about blowing the budget. So this could be not going into work or not doing the things you know that you need to do to bring the cash flow in. Or it can also talk about spending money that you don't have in the budget with the attitude that you'll just fix that budget later. So one of those two as far as budget. And then one of those two meanings for you. Some of you, you may get both meanings, the relationship meaning and the financial meaning. They may be tied together. It may be that if you're realizing that somebody really doesn't want to put any more effort into the relationship, you may decide, I need shopping therapy. That could definitely be going on for some of you Virgos. Okay. Ascend, hello, hello. Glad to see you here, my dear. All right, so up next is the birthday people, Libras. Happy, happy birthday to you. You guys do know if you want to schedule a live reading with me anytime during the Libra sun sign and you are a Libra, you do qualify for a 25% discount on that reading. Okay, so let's see. What kind of card will Libras get for Friday, October the 12th? Alrighty, let's see. Libras. You guys have the Two of Swords. This and the Justice card to me are basically you guys' cards. Two of Swords just talks about making a decision and making it in as fair a way as you possibly can. So there is some kind of decision that you're making today, and you are making it, you're not making it in any kind of corrupt way. You're making it as fair as you can. I like it whenever this comes up on this deck because there's a little difference in this deck than most of the other decks. If you'll notice, there's no, what do you call that? There's no bandana around her eyes. There's no blindfold on her. So when the Two of Swords comes up in this deck for you guys, this just means that you're making a decision, making it as fairly as you can. You do have all the information and you are looking at everything in an objective way to make this decision. Whereas if it would come up in another deck, maybe it would be harder to make this decision. Maybe you wouldn't have all that information. Okay, but you have all the information. So this is a pretty easy decision for you to make as far as you're not feeling like you don't have all the information gathered. So it's just a matter of being fair now. What's the most fair thing? And that's for Libras. Yasmin Smith, hey, glad to see you here, honey. Jen Kim, hello. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome. You landed a great job. Woohoo! Yay for you, Miss Yasmin. That's fantastic. Fantastic. When do you start? Thank you, by the way, for the thumbs ups here. I just happened to glance up and see those. Appreciate that. La da 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 da. All right, Scorpios for Friday, October the 12th. All right, let's see, Scorpios. What do we have? Oh, there's Diane Lennon. Hello, hello. Oh, look at this. Scorpios, we do have the wheel showing up. This is a really, really, really good card. It does talk about situations where things might have been rough are now going forward in a much more smooth and easy way, where we might have had some kind of area of our life where we were running into obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. That is changing. Things are lightening up. Things are getting easier to handle. Cool, cool. Yay, yay. I think I know what that's about. There's Jennifer Bivens. Hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. Sagittarius, you are up next. You already had a full 40-hour week? Oh my goodness. Fantastic, Yasmin. Jennifer Bivens. You're right on time for Sagittarius. La da 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 da. Sagittarius for Friday, October the 12th. It is the best, isn't it? I've had a crazy last few days. My schedule has been packed up. I thought I was going to get in here yesterday and didn't make it. Christelle, hello, hello. Glad to see you here. We're up to Sagittarius right now. Aries was a long time ago. Sagittarius, what you have showing up here is the Prince of Wands in reverse. I do kind of think this is going to be you, Sagittarius. And what I think is going on is that you're not really wanting to commit to anything on Friday. You're afraid that if you commit to one thing, you might miss out on something better that might show up later. So if somebody's trying to schedule something with you, you may be really frustrating them. But you're going to be a little bit, I think whatever it is that you really want to put on the calendar or put on the schedule, I think you're going to be waiting and holding out to see if that shows up, even though you have other offers of things to do and people to see coming in. Okay? So that's for Sagittarians. True for you? Okay, cool, cool. You've been busy as well? Okay, so let's see here. Next, we have coming up Capricorn. While I'm shuffling for Capricorn, let me just announce that if you guys would like to schedule a private reading or a recorded reading, or, well, they're both private, a live reading or a recorded reading, or a Reiki session, or if you live in the local area, if you'd like to schedule a psychic party or event, or have a house cleared of negative entities, or if you would like to have addiction relief. All of those things I can do. You can find out all about that on my website, which is www.amista.info. Once you've checked out my site, peeked around a little bit, figured out what you want, get in touch with me. All my contact information is there, and we'll get you taken care of quickly, quickly, quickly. All right, so this is up for Capricorn. All right, you guys have a nice card. You have the Six of Swords showing up here. This tells me that there is something that has been weighing you down or holding you back that you are moving away from on Friday. This could be anything from a thought pattern to an employment situation to a relationship, etc., etc., etc. Okay, next up is Aquarius. La da da da. La da da da. Aquarius for Friday, October the 12th. La da da da. Okay, so Aquarius, you've got a Three of Cups showing up in reverse. This just tells me that you have friends who are getting on your nerves. Friends who are getting on your nerves, Aquarius. They may be expecting more from you than what you really feel like offering or contributing or giving, whether that's financial or emotional or energetically, or maybe they want you to help them move. I'm not sure what, but anyway, things may be, you may be getting a little annoyed with some friends that you are not necessarily annoyed with on Friday. So next we have Pisces. Pisces for Friday, October the 12th. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. Pisces. Pisces, you've got the instruction card coming up here. This just tells me that you are going to be learning something new on Friday. Hopefully, we're all learning something new every day, but this is going to be more significant than usual. Okay, so that's for Pisces, and that covers everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here and for keeping me company and keeping me on my toes. Congratulations once again, Miss Yasmin. Thanks for all the thumbs ups. Thank you to those of you who have shared this video so that other people can benefit from it as well. And thank you for all of your support, those of you who have scheduled readings and scheduled Reiki sessions. It is because of you guys that I'm able to do this as my full-time thing and not just on the side. So thank you very much to all of you. Everyone have a fantastic, fantastic day, and I will see you all here the next time. Peace out.